think you should have said it's close to our heart, not
Yes,
just yours.
I admit that was a mistake. It is close to our heart, absolutely. But through the course of the day, we've had the global economy being described as tenuous, as volatile, as uncertain. But there is unanimity and consensus as far as the Indian economy is concerned. Stable is perhaps the most sort of underrated adjective that I've heard so far this morning about the Indian economy. So let's put that in balance. What's happening globally with respect to what's happening in India? Hitendra, how do you see the picture today?
Yeah, so I think you said it yourself. I think if you look at the monetary policy statements or any policy statement of any central bank, ECB, Bank of England, Federal Reserve, Reserve Bank of India, I think the word that's been most commonly used is uncertainty, right? Because we are living through unprecedented times in terms of policy actions. And I don't think any of us, any policymaker, any sovereign has a playbook. What happens if your tariffs go to X levels? What happens if certain products you just are not allowed to export or allowed to import, etc. So far, I think we have to say that the wise people about a year back or at the start of the year were indicating that there would be deep recession by now. There will be highly inflationary economies by now. Now, whatever is happening, that's not the case. We are not at the cusp of a recession, and we are certainly not looking at runaway inflation of the types that were feared 8-10 months back or so. So if you sort of go by that narrative, and then to your question on India, right? I mean, you look at India, political stability, whichever way, 10, 11 years of extreme political stability. We get upset when we grow at 5.5%, right? Which is higher than the average rate of growth of the world. Inflation has been low and stable now for the last 7-8 years, more than it's ever been. We've got financial sector stability, market stability. So if you look at India in the context of a world which seems highly uncertain, clearly we shine out. We shine out in pockets. I think in the previous panel we were talking about how much infrastructure is getting built, etc. So yes, I think by all accounts, the moment is ours to seize as a country. Because if there is a shining beacon out there in the world which shows stability, promise, growth, certainty, then that's India. So now, as citizens, as part of the financial system, as part of the communication or the media system, or policymakers who've been here since morning, I think all of us are seized of the opportunity. Let's see what we do with it.
It is